Calling all podcasters, musicians, vloggers, and reporters, and everyone else who wants crystal clear recording that's super portable. The Shure Motive family of microphones makes studio-quality audio that's as simple as plug and play. Many of the world's top podcasters rely on Shure, and with a Motive line of iOS and USB microphones, portability is now your friend. Imagine being able to get great audio quickly and easily from your phone, tablet, or computer. Simply visit shure.com/motive to start getting great audio for your content now. That's SHURE.com/MOTIV.
Blog Talk Radio. Unmarket Your Business, the podcast. Born out of the need to share strategies and techniques that really work to market your business. Think yellow page ads and cold calls are your only choices? That's so last century. You're about to learn tested, tried and true marketing techniques you can apply and master, ones that feel authentic instead of salesy, strategies that are true to who you are and how you want to present yourself to your ideal clients. Let's join our host, Carol Joyce Dunlop, in the studio now and allow business success to move forward. Hey, good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? This is your hostess with the mostest, Carol J. Dunlop, the online wealth strategist and Amazon #1 international best-selling author for my book, Unmarket Your Business. How are you? What is going on? So first I have to say happy after Thanksgiving, on the way to Christmas while you prepare for New Year's holiday season. Whew, that's a lot, right? It's so much going on out here. Everybody's busy. We're buying, we're selling, we're gifting, we're working. Holidays are really the busiest time of the year for entrepreneurs because we still got to work. Can't really take time off. We feel guilty about taking time off. We feel guilty about slowing down even for the most minute second because we feel like we're going to miss out on a sale. We'll miss out on a new client. We'll just miss out, period. And I'm here to tell you it is okay if you take time off. And it's not a sin. I'm telling you. Jesus Christ himself is not going to come down here and banish you to hell if you take some time off. So why is that? Because, number one, you need self-care. You need that time. You need that downtime. You need the regroup time. You need time to think and time to plan. So today we're going to talk about 5 ways that you can do this successfully, that you can take time off, that you can take care of yourself, that you can spend time with family, spend time with you, and and just take in this time, this special time of year, because right about at the end of October, which wasn't that long ago when we had Halloween, seems like it was yesterday for some reason because things are moving so crazy, on up until right after the very first year, we're going full force, nonstop, going to parties, celebrating. They say, we're supposed to be loving each other and giving and all that, but it's really crazy. It is really, truly crazy, and we just all feel like we're just so covered up and smothered by things. So it is time to step down off the high horse that we have put ourselves on, step down off that pedestal that we carry our best self on, and just really take care of ourselves. And I've got 5 things that are going to help you do this. So let's jump into it. So I wanted to say I hope that you did have a great Halloween, an awesome Thanksgiving, and you are taking time to prep for this whole craziness that's going on. So number one thing, and these are things that I have done. So it's not something that I'm just throwing out there you need to do. I've done them and am doing them now. So number one, you need to sleep in a couple days a week. Oh, my God, the sacrilege. What are you talking about, Carol? Sleep in. I can barely even get to sleep. Well, you need to take time to sleep in. Things will go on. You will miss some gatherings. You will miss some meetings. You will miss some important phone call or whatever, but take some time to sleep in. You have to. Your body needs to be recharged, especially now, if for not any other time of year, because this is the time of year that we put so much pressure on ourselves to do everything that we need to do. We got to shop for the kids. We got to shop for the spouses, the best friends, the I don't even know if I want to be with you friend anymore, the people at the office or the people in our groups. We're shopping for all these things. We're running around. We're missing stuff anyway. So why not just give yourself a mental health segment and just sleep in. I did it this morning. It felt awesome. Yes, I did miss going to an event. I was supposed to go to a luncheon, but hey, they'll be all right without me. Other people are going. So that's how I feel anyway. So you got to do that. Just, you may not even have to schedule your sleep in. Just look at your calendar for the next day. Are you going to miss it? I mean, be intentional about it. Are you going to miss this thing that's going on, or are you not? Are you going to get up and go to it? Sleep in, rest, relax. It will do wonders for you. And plus, you'll feel like you're doing something you're not supposed to do. So that always feels good. It always feels good being naughty about this time of year, right? Okay, second thing, set aside some exact time, meaning 1 to 1:30, after 8 o'clock, p.m. or a.m., that you're going to spend time with friends and family. For me, me and my husband are empty nesters now, so we have us to spend time with. Our kids are like out there doing their own thing, spending time with their kids because we have grandchildren, and other family members. Everybody's spread out everywhere, so we're spending time with each other. And we talked about it, and I told my husband, I was like, look, 8 o'clock. I am coming off the computer. I'm not staying on late. I'm not doing anything else. I am turning off. And guess what? Last night, I turned off the computer at 7:30, which is a first, a new thing, because I have been crunching. And what is our excuse always? Well, I got to get this done because if I don't get this done, I don't make this money, or I don't get this client or something. Well, you know what happens? That client is going to be there. And if they're not there, then they're not human. They don't care about you and whatever. I mean, of course you can't do it. You can't do this all the time. You can't do this with everybody. But there are times when you just have to say, I'm putting my foot down. I'm not doing anything else, and I'm taking care of me. So last night at 7:30, I was before time, right? Turned off the computer, came off, and I was like, boo, let's watch something. We watched something. I don't remember what it was. I think it was we binged on a show that isn't even on anymore, Stitchers. Totally hilarious, funny, cool, and we had a great time. It was just awesome, just sitting there. The computer was off. We weren't even thinking about anybody else, anything else but each other, and just enjoying crazy evening meal and just being there for each other. Now, there are some of you out there that have smaller children, younger children. Spend time with them. Turn off everything. Go have a late night chat or an evening chat, or everybody sitting around the fireplace, or wherever you're going. If you're in Miami and it's hot, maybe you're sitting on the outside veranda or something, and you're just spending some family time. Maybe it's you and the kids' time. Maybe it's you and your spouse time, and you're in your significant other time. Or you're in your best friend time, whatever. A specific time that you need to take that you're going to shut things off. You're going to come out of your I'm in business, quote, unquote, air quotes, I'm in business mode thing, and you're going to spend just real person-to-person time. I know you can do it. So number 3, set up specific times for meetings and sessions. So everybody's got strategy sessions, discovery sessions going on. It's how we get clients, how we introduce other people to us, and set that time up on your calendar. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you do not have a scheduling system like Calendly or Acuity or Time Trade or whatever the other ones out there, you need to get one right now. Calendly, I know you can set up a calendar, one event, they call it, for free. And even if you decide to pay, it's only like $10 a month. It's $8 a month if you go for the annual, but it's only $10 a month. Come on. Who can't spare that? And it's so simple. You set the events up. Maybe you're going to have a discovery session or a strategy session certain times. You're only going to do it on Mondays and Wednesdays from 2 to 6. Set that thing up, and then when you're out there speaking or you're on webinars or seminars or whatever, and you are saying, I want you to schedule this free session with me, or you can even do a paid session if you want, then you send them that link and let them schedule. And guess what? You don't have to go back and forth and say, oh, can you meet at 2 o'clock Eastern this time? No, I'm in Central Time, so that's not going to work. What about 3 o'clock on Friday? No. And all that back and forth, it stops it. Because once they click that link, they can choose what time is best for them. And then they can let you know, hey, none of these times work best. Do you have anything else? Then that's a whole nother conversation. But set up your scheduling thing, get that going, set it up right now, whether it's the free version or the paid version, about $10 a month. I know you can afford that, because if you can't afford $10 a month, we need to be talking about something else you can do. So set aside these times, these specific meetings and sessions you're going to go to, and then choose which meetings you're going to attend. I mean, like I say, I missed a meeting today. I really wanted to go to it. It was one of my colleagues was speaking, and I haven't heard her speak before, and I really wanted to go, but sleeping in was just more of a draw to me today, and that was that. But there are other things you go to. Like tomorrow, I'm going to a luncheon that my good friend and colleague Nadine Mullins is holding, her brunch, Power of Positivity. I think that's what it is. She only does these brunches like once a quarter. They are totally awesome, so I'm not going to miss that. And plus, I'm raffling off a copy of my book to the people that are there, so that's going to be good too. Yay! So I don't want to miss that. So I had to choose what's going on. And then next week I have 2 Christmas parties to attend. So definitely going to, as far as I know right now, I'm going to make both of those. So hopefully I will. But then the rest of the week is kind of like, what else am I going to do? I have to do my show on a Thursday, and, just plan out your time and make sure you have some me time in there. Make sure you have some family time in there. Make sure that, you get your calendar. Number one, get that calendar thing set up. So far we've covered, number 1, sleep in a couple times a week. Yay. Number 2, set aside some exact time. That means on your calendar, I'm doing this in my brain, and let the other person know I'm going to spend time with you starting at this time each day, a couple of days a week, whatever. And then number 3, set up specific times for meetings and sessions. So get that calendar thing going, and you will be so thankful to me. I can't wait to see your thank you, Carol, message that you're going to send to me about how that is freeing up your life, because it did for me. All right. So I have something for you I want to share with you. Along this busy time right now, guess what we're trying to do? As I said in the beginning, we're still trying to make money. We still got to eat. Mama still needs a new pair of shoes, or to keep the old shoes fixed. And along with that, you are trying to figure out what are the exact marketing strategies that you need to use in your business so that you can get the word out there, connect with your people, your peeps, as Wendy Williams says, connect with your people, your peeps, and get them to buy from you because you have the solution that they're looking for. What is it? What if you had a group of people just like you, women business owners, women entrepreneurs, maybe some men entrepreneurs, because sometimes, we sell to men and stuff like that. I have men that are part of what I do. Love men, let me just say that, but my main audience is women, but I do have men entrepreneurs. What if you had a group of people who would come together twice a month on a Zoom call where we could all share and say, this is a struggle that I'm having in marketing. What do you think about this? How can you help me? How can I get through and break through this barrier so that I can reach the people who really need me and who I can really help? Because isn't that what we're all about? Reaching the people who we can really help, reaching the people who really need us, reaching the people who have a problem that we have a solution for. Wouldn't that be awesome? So I'm going to tell you, this Saturday I had my first in-person physical book launch here in Atlanta in the Norcross area, and it was totally the bomb. And I did this. It wasn't just a regular, I'm launching my book, come and let me talk about my book type of thing. It was, yes, I did present my book, but we got to have a fabulous breakfast. And we got to network with each other, meet people that we could put into each other's networks so that we can connect with them to do business with them or send business their way, and hear from them. And we had one of those sessions. We had the session that I'm talking about, the mastermind type thing. And guess what? Everyone walked away with one tip or piece of information that they could use in their business that's going to help them with marketing. Now, wouldn't you like to be a part of that? I'm hoping that you will, because this is going to be a game changer. And guess what? I'm starting a new group on December 4th, this coming Tuesday, And we're going to meet online in a Zoom session, and we're going to help you. I'm going to be able to help you with that very thing that you're going through. I'm going to help you decide what are the marketing strategies that you need to work on to get your business out there in front of the people that you need to work with. I'm going to help you define your marketing strategy. I'm going to help you establish you as the expert in your niche or your industry so you can get those new dream clients to buy, because that's one of the things that people fail at, getting their dream client to buy. Not just any client, but their dream client. The dream client is the people you most want to work with. And then also we're going to continually look at and uncover your self-limiting beliefs, your blocks, and anything that might get in the way of you implementing the things that you're getting support for in the group. And I bet you want to know how to be a part of it. So it's very simple. All you need to do is go to my website, csicorporation.com/online wow. So I want you to sign up for an online wow assessment. So it's really just a way of us chatting with each other, csicorporation.com/online wow. I'd love to tell you even more about the group, how you can be a part of it, what my plans for it are, and how I can help you. Because that's the main thing, how I can help you do what you've always wanted to do, so that you can do these things we're talking about, taking some time for yourself, spending time with your friends and your family, and, have those sessions when you want to have them. So definitely csicorporation.com/online wow, online wow. I want you to go there right now, and it's totally free. Sign up for your session so we can chat and just see how I can help you. Okay, so getting back to our 5 things that we can do so that we can take time off and not feel like it's that we can't do it, not feel guilty and not feel like this is a sin. So we covered the first 3: sleep in a couple days a week. Number 2, set aside exact time to spend with your friends and family. And number 3, set up specific times for meetings and sessions, meaning you need to get a calendar system. So number 4 is schedule time for you to decompress. So that means that, we've already talked about how you're going to sleep in. But what are you going to do for fun? What are you going to do to, let all that tension out of your brain and all this I gotta, and running back and forth and all that? What are you going to do? Are you going to read Michelle Obama's new book, which I have? My husband got me. I'm so awesomely excited about it. Just started reading it. I'm reading it in sections so I don't just blow through the whole thing, because it's a really big book. What else are you going to do? Schedule some time. Maybe you need to go to a spa treatment. Maybe you just need to go for a walk. I love going for walks out in the sun, feeling that sun hit my face and slathering me with warmth, especially right now since it's cold as anything in Atlanta. Or just being outside sometime. Maybe you just sit down in a chair, staring at a wall for a few minutes. You don't do nothing. You don't say nothing. You just be. But you need to schedule that time. When are you going to do it? Maybe you do it in the mornings early when nobody's up. It's just you. I like getting up early in the morning when it's just me. My husband isn't up. I'm just kind of there and just taking the time. Maybe I read something really quick. Maybe I search on the internet for something that I can share with my group. To me, sometimes taking time for myself is sharing with others. Sometimes, my husband says, don't you have a thing that you click so you don't work all the time? I don't look at it as work when I'm sharing, because a lot of people use social media as downtime and for fun, but I'm working when I'm doing it because that's what I do, social media, online marketing and stuff. So, and sometimes just doing that without really thinking about working, just or writing a blog post or just writing down some ideas. So just for me. So you need to think about, what are you doing just for you? What can you do? And schedule some time on the calendar so you can do that. All right, the last thing that I want to share with you is you need to journal. Now, I used to talk about journaling a lot when I was a personal trainer and weight loss coaching, because it was a way for people to be accountable, for my clients to be accountable to themselves and to me if they journaled what they were eating, what they were drinking, what time they ate, how much did they eat, and how were they feeling. So now that I'm on this other side, I'm on this more businessy online marketing thing, and we're constantly bombarded with, social media postings, and we got to write our blog posts, and we got to keep up with all the new technology that's coming out. We need to journal and put our feelings down, because sometimes, especially when you're writing online, your writing doesn't have an emotion to it. So you want to come across a certain way and not feel like you're, judging or being judgmental, or how you do when you're trying to write something. You got to come across just right, and you may look at things a couple times before you even post them. So if you're not really able to express your true feelings when you're writing and doing videos and things like that online, you got to do it somewhere. So why not journal about it? Why not talk about in your journal, not to anybody else, that client who is pissing you off, and who you just really want to give a piece of your mind to, but that's not really in your brand to be giving a piece of your mind to your client, right? Because is it really the client's fault, or is it you? Did you allow them to overrun you? Did you allow them to get away with things that they shouldn't have, and now you're ticked off at them and they don't even know? Sometimes you got to work through that stuff. And journaling is so good, because then you can write it and you can tear it up and not read it, or you can write it and you can read it and you can analyze and you can think about it. But the main thing is you can get it out of your brain. Because if you can get it out of your brain without hurting anybody else, and your specific utter feelings are yours, and nobody should, try to take them away from you, so journal those things. And what helps me with journaling is a lot of times I just don't even read what it is. I just get all my anger out, or my upsetness or disappointments or whatever, and then I don't read the thing, because it's out, it's done. And then it's like releasing a part, an area, a space in my brain for goodness to come in. Because if you keep your brain junked up with just crap, you're going to feel crappy. You're going to act crappy. You're going to look crappy. Crap is going to come out of you. But if you allow that crap to come out, and you journal, you write it out, you just write, you just let it get out of your brain, then you open up a space in your brain for goodness to come in, for pleasing thoughts, for solutions, for things that you never even thought about to enter your brain. No matter what you think about people, you can call them all kind of names when you're writing about them. Just tear it up. Don't tell people. Don't let anybody see it. Get that out. Get that out your brain, because if that stuff festers inside you, then you're going to start acting on it. And you don't want to act on that. You want to be a really good person. I know you're good. So you're good deep down. So that's how journaling helps you. I mean, you can also journal like, what did I do today? What are the things that I missed today? How can I do better tomorrow? Sometimes that's a little bit too much for me. Sometimes I just got to sometimes when you just clear out your brain, you can answer all those questions and not even feel bad about it. So, that's how you take time off. You sleep in a couple of days a week. You set aside exact time to spend with friends and family. You set up specific times for meetings and sessions. You schedule time for you to decompress, and you journal. So taking time off is not a sin, and don't let anybody tell you that. And yes, you can take time off. Yes, you can have downtime. Look at the other countries in this world. Yes, they may not be as advanced as us as we are in the United States, but they may be, I think, in a lot of ways, a lot of countries are more advanced than we are, because the United States is all about go, 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 go. You can't take a day off. You got to be better than the other person. In these other countries, they're looking at the quality of life. And, I love House Hunters and House Hunters International, and they're always comparing the lifestyle of the United States with other countries. And they were like, here in this country we have a siesta, or here in this country, it's a slower pace. So is it really worth your life and your quality of life to have a fast pace all the time? People are looking nowadays more than ever, with all the crap that's going on in our country, in other countries, really in the world. We're looking for quality of life. We're looking for peace of mind. We're looking for something that can make us feel good about life. feel good about living, feel good about being a human. So, and these things are what we can do. Taking time off is not a sin. Taking time off is not bad. It's not going to diminish you. It's actually going to make you a much better person, a much better wife or auntie or mom or sister or, brother or husband or whatever you are. It's going to make you a much better human being. So those are the things that you need to do. Because what is our life like if we're not a good human being and living the life that we want to live in the way that we want to live it? Marketing or not, business or not. So these are some things that's going to help you in your marketing, because if you're stressed out, tired, bone-chilling tired and can't even just raise your hand, you're not going to be able to market anything to anybody and get any clients. And if you do, you're not going to be your best self and you're not going to be able to help them. So remember, do these 5 things. Remember, taking time off is not a sin. Find ways you can take time off and have some downtime. Enjoy life. And if you're get ready to move forward in 2019 with your marketing and find the best marketing strategies for you, then definitely I want you to connect with me. Go to csicorporation.com/online wow. I can help you determine the right strategies for you to use to make your business successful, because we all need that. And just imagine other people just like you, all of us coming together and helping each other do that. Wonderful, right? Awesomely wonderful. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me this week, and please tune in again next week for more information that's going to help you in marketing your business. That's all for now. Thanks. See you next time. Thanks for listening. We truly appreciate it. For information about guests, products, or services that were mentioned in this episode, log on to our website at www.csicorporation.com/unmarketing. To learn more, get a glimpse of our upcoming schedule, and join the unmarketing nation of entrepreneurs who are using marketing techniques that work right now. Until next time, keep moving forward.